You know, I lived here 32 years and came out here many, many, many years before that to work, and LA has been a big part of my life. And I've never played at the Pantages, so I've played theater in LA many times, but never in this theater, which I'm very excited about. One of the exciting things about taking this show around the country is that I would say a large percentage of the audience loves this material already. They loved it in school, it was an important book to them, they shared it with their children, and so they come to see a story that they love. What I'm hoping is that when they come to see the story that they think they know, they will see a new version of it which will enrich it and make it even more, perhaps even speak to them even more immediately in our time now. So it's like, oh, I love this old story that I've loved my whole life, but oh my goodness, this is so different and so interesting, and it's like it's new again. I'd like it if people who love the material find that it's a new story for them, even though it is the same story, and the people who have never seen it before, never read the book, and never seen the movie, it's a first time, those are the most exciting audience members for me.
It's been great. The audiences have been spectacular. We've just really enjoyed our run so far. Oh, absolutely, it's relevant. I think, unfortunately, it's always going to be relevant. But I think people who come to see the play, you're not coming to see the book or the film. This is something totally different in its presentation, and Aaron Sorkin's writing is just so brilliant, and I think they'll really enjoy it because there's going to be lots of laughs, there's going to be a few tears, but mostly laughs, and it's a great story, and we have so much to learn from this book, and that's why, 50 years later I'm still here.
Well, it's wonderful to see a play here. I've never seen a play. I've only seen musicals, fortunately some of mine, but to see a play here, such a big house, it's an amazing event. And obviously they have not chosen any play. It's the most inspirational stories ever written, and I can't wait what Aaron Sorkin has done with it.
Well, I've done a lot of theater myself. I love it. And it is great to look at these friggin' crowds. I mean, they're flooding in, so we're all looking forward to getting back together again.
I'm so excited to be in LA. We've all been looking forward to LA. It's our longest sit down. We have 5 weeks here, and the show is no longer on Broadway right now, and we're so jazzed that people across the coast are going to be able to see our show and just bring it to a whole new audience. I mean, I saw the opening night of this play, and I loved what Celia Keenan-Bolger did. She is unbelievable. I'm such a fan of hers. And so I loved the play version already. I loved the movie. I grew up, I'm from the South, so I feel like, every Southern girl sort of identifies with Scout Finch, like at some point in their life. And so I do think that, I just have brought myself to the role, and that's what Aaron has written so beautifully, is that we get to play Scout. The person who's playing it in this version gets to play Scout at many different ages. So I get to imagine how these events shaped her life and moving forward and then going back in time.
I had no idea that this theater is right on Hollywood Boulevard, and there's just such a legacy of great actors telling huge, impactful stories in this country. So, it's been amazing. We've just started, so it also will be nice to be here for 5 weeks and really get to know the audiences. So it's not the same story. Aaron Sorkin has really updated it in many, many ways. I find there's more laughter, there's more sort of consideration for an adult's experience of this world rather than the children's experience of it. And more than that, it's a live event, and we really are lucky to have some great actors who give their heart every single night. Yeagle T. Welch, who plays Tom, is one of them. And that's just, you can't get it any other way than at the theater.
Oh my God. First of all, I grew up in California. I grew up as far East LA you can get, Pomona, and then I moved out to the Inland Empire, Riverside. I went to John Wesley North High School, and so it's like a coming of home for me. I'm really happy to be here, and I'm also happy that I'm getting to spend the winter months in this warm city. I know for you guys this is freezing and chilly, but no, this is like amazing weather, and it's just an amazing city and amazing energy. And it's also nice because we're in a play in LA. You know, that's pretty awesome. I would say we started feeling it after we came back from the pandemic and we reopened in October, because the world had experienced George Floyd and several other instances that we got to witness on camera of this sort of murdering of innocent black people at the hands of the law. And so now we're coming to doing To Kill a Mockingbird on Broadway, and we start to notice that the audiences are now calling and responding to the injustice in a way that it wasn't necessarily happening the same way before. And now we're coming out on the road, and you can see that America is really united in that view. That is wrong, and we have to do something about it. And so that feels like a real privilege to get to be a part of that.